That makes sense.
What's up, Jay? What's up, Coach? How are you? You guys take every player's ID make it prove everybody,
Hello, everyone. Welcome out to Ed Ronsick Field. We are in Washington, Missouri, and it is the 2026 Missouri American Legion Baseball 19U State Championships. And I'll tell you what, folks, I think we have a fantastic weekend of baseball for you here. It's going to be a lot of fun, quality teams, quality baseball. And we appreciate you being here right here. We're bringing it all weekend to you right here on Youth Baseball Midwest, the most comprehensive youth and high school baseball coverage in the Midwest. And we want to thank Missouri American Legion Baseball for their partnership and working with us. And we are looking forward to a great night of baseball. We're kicking it off with a couple of good ones. Tomorrow night will be the same. Saturday, 4 games. Tonight, 5:30. Of course, we're in the championship preview here. Tomorrow night, back here at 5:30. Saturday, 10 a.m. start. 4 games. We'll have both semifinals in the afternoon. Championship Sunday, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Hope you tune in. If you can't make it out to the ballpark, hey, look, if you can make it out to the ballpark, get out here. It's beautiful. It's going to be a great weekend, all weekend for some American Legion baseball, folks. All right, let's get to it. Let's start off. Our first game here, the 5:30 first pitch. We've got Post 218 right here from Washington, Missouri, taking on Post 177 Eureka. 2 squads that have been at the top of the Youth Baseball Midwest rankings all season, and for good reason. They've played very good baseball. Both teams loaded with talent, and I'll tell you what, right off the get, I think this is going to be one that's going to be hard to predict. You've got the visiting, because here's the pool. You have the Stars pool, you have the Stripes pool here, and Washington, we had them ranked number 2. They are the top seed here on this side, taking on Eureka, who is the number 2 seed, and then you have Oak Grove. We didn't have them ranked. They're in, but I think this pool's going to be between Washington and Eureka. Right here, this game is going to be, I think, the deciding factor for the Stars pool. Let's just put it that way. Stripes pool, the number 1 team we had in our last ranking was Sedalia, Post 642, 35-5 on the season. Number 3, Jeff City also. They'll be playing tonight. No, I'm sorry, they aren't. Yeah, they're playing tonight in the nightcap. Hang on now. I got to go back and, goodness, check myself here. Isn't that terrible? Yes, they are. It's St. Jeff City in the nightcap. We'll get back to that real quick, but boy, sorry about that, folks. But that's where we're at, 22-6. They're the number 3 seed, number 5. We had them fifth, ranked fifth in our poll for 19U. Those are the two pools for 19U. Also going on simultaneously, and I think this the 17U state championships are happening. You've got the Stars pool, the Stripes pool, Sedalia, Jeff City, St. Jen in the Stars pool for 17U, Ellsbury, Mule Club, and Bonne Terre. Bonne Terre, a brand new team this year. 16-0. They're probably going to have me. I had them number 5 in the 17U poll. They're probably not very happy being 16-0. And listen, I'll tell you what. I'm not so sure this Bonne Terre squad isn't good enough. Isn't the team to beat in this championship? Ellsbury is really good. I'm anxious to see how the Bonne Terre squad that Stripes pool is tough. Ellsbury, Mule Club, Bonne Terre. I'm not so sure the champion doesn't. I think the champion is going to come out of that Stripes pool in the 17U. That's just one man's thoughts on the subject. In the 19U, I'll tell you that Stripes pool's tough. Sedalia, Jeff City, St. Jen, Washington, Eureka. I think it's a toss-up. I think, you're going to get deep into pitching in this tournament right here, folks. And I think depth in pitching is going to be the key for all these 5 teams in this tournament. Who's going to have the depth left at the end on Saturday when we get there? I think that's the deciding factor, and it usually is when you're talking about baseball, especially in a championship setting. Who's got the depth? Who can go deep? I think the starting pitchers tonight are going to have to go deep, save bullpen. You're going to want if you can get through this game and not burn more than a couple arms, I think you're going to be in really good shape heading into tomorrow and Saturday. And that's going to be a huge, huge advantage for whichever team gets going here early in this tournament. So with that being said, let's take a look at this. Eureka, visiting squad tonight, starting pitcher Dane Grice. Now, Dane Grice, he's had some arm issues he was coming off a surgery over this past season and getting back in the swing. We saw him pitch a little bit. He pitched an inning in the game against Lindbergh that we did with Eureka High School, and he was still working his way back into shape from the elbow surgery. So, and he's had a pretty good season here with Eureka. And we're going to get a look at what Mr. Grice has done. He's thrown 14 1/3 innings, and 1-1 on the season, giving up 9 runs total, 13 hits, 7 earned runs, 21 Ks, and only 8 walks, a 3.41 ERA with a 1.46 WHIP. The opponent batting average against is at 241, so big, tall lefty, throws hard. I think that's going to be an interesting one. If he's in the strike zone, if he's around and he has good command of his pitches, we'll see what Washington has there for this squad. Offensively, Eureka, and I think this is going to be interesting here. As a team, they hit 306 on the season as a team with a 848 OPS, a total of 41 doubles, 11 triples, and a home run. 153 runs driven in, a total of 193 runs. So 40 of those, probably you get the unearned variety. They've walked 120 times, struck out 128. And I'll tell you what, the guys in this order, you're talking about Abril Meyer, Pfizer, AJ Scott, Colton Kasuth. Messed that up. Kasuth hitting 417 on the season with a 1.121 OPS. He's slugging 521. He's put together a pretty good season for this squad. Rogers and Pfizer, very good baseball players indeed. I think this lineup is going to be interesting to see what they have when we're talking about who's going to have the upper hand. On the other side of the baseball, we're going to see on the bump for this Washington squad, Zach Voss. Zach Voss on the season has thrown 41 and a third innings. Has a 4-1 record, excuse me. I'll spit that out momentarily. And he struck out 48, only walking 18 with giving up 18 earned runs. A 2.75 ERA with a 1.34 WHIP, and his opponent batting average against is a 238. So I think we have the matchup we're looking for here on the mound. I think both these guys, this is going to be an interesting one. Hitters are going to have to, what are you going to see? You're going to be able to, they're going to try and have to work counts, because I'll tell you what, these two guys are not going to be easy to hit tonight, folks. It's just the way it is. So you're going to have to, excuse me, folks. I'm sorry. Just a second. Pardon me. I got a little tickle in my throat there. I had to get rid of that. We're sitting out in the elements. It's a beautiful night. A little breeze in my face. It feels pretty good out here. But and here's the thing. We look at depth between these two teams, and as we're looking at these two teams here, pitching wise, as a team. I'm sorry. Zach Voss has a 3.04 ERA. As a team, Washington has a 2.75 ERA. With a 1.347 WHIP. As a team, that's their team averages. I love to see that. They've given up a total of 100 runs, only 82 earned, walked 89, but they have struck out 245. So they get a lot of swing and miss, this squad here. And leading the way is Zach Voss. He's got a total of 48 Ks in his 41 and a third innings. So he's averaging better than one strikeout per inning, which is really good, folks. And then you have up there, actually it is Chase Wyrick that is leading the charge there with 49 Ks in 45 innings. So you got two dynamic pitchers in Chase Wyrick, 45 innings, and these guys have really put together two very strong seasons for this Washington squad. And that's where we're talking about depth. You've got Caleb Haas also with 34 and two-thirds innings. You've got Andrew Elbert at 20 innings. And then behind that, you have Lucas Howell with 18 innings. And you have Nakai Scott has thrown 11 innings as well. And so I think we're going to see, it's going to be very interesting to see how we get this piece innings-wise here for this squad. On the other side of it, Eureka, pitching-wise, they've got a similar amount of depth here for this squad. You've got Cade Gustafson at 27 2/3. You have Benefield with 24. Colton Benefield at 24 innings. Jack Baker, 22 innings. Schmidt with 18. Pfizer with 15. Grice, as we said, 14. Wheat 14. So on down, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys with double-digit innings pitched. And I think that's going to be a huge factor in what we're going to see here in this ball game. Grice, as we said, is going to be, and let's take a look at this real quick. As a team, the ERA for this Eureka squad is a 3.56. It's not as low as a whole as a team as Washington. Opponent batting average against it at 2.27, and as a team, Washington's batting average against as a team 2.38. So both teams are stingy on the hits. The ERA is a little bit lower across the board on the Washington side, so I think that's going to be an interesting situation there. We're going to be getting closer here to we're going to be the national anthem and moving on to certain things that way. So we'll be getting ready to go with that here in just a moment. But nightcap, game 2 tonight, featuring the Jefferson City Post 5, and St. Genevieve Post 150. We don't have the starting pitchers just yet or the rosters just yet, but we're going to take a look at these two teams and give you a little preview of what we're going to see here tonight between these two squads. Jeff City, I'll tell you what, folks, this is a team filled with kids from quality programs. St. Elizabeth, they've won like 5 state championships in the last 8 years. You've got Fatima with Bryce Weber. Blake Cleathermos is on this squad. You have Colton Schulin, Tommy Heisler, Drew Heisland. A lot of good quality baseball players here, and it looks like we're going to get started here with the national anthem and whatnot. And we'll get to the public address announcer here shortly, but I think that nightcap's going to be really good for us tonight, folks. A couple of really good squads. I mean, this Jeff City team hitting 332 as a team, slugging 466. They put together some pretty good offensive numbers. And as a pitching squad, they've got some quality guys on the bump as well, with a 2.58 team ERA, this Jeff City squad. And I'll tell you what, man, like I said, this that side of the pool is going to be very difficult, up and down, putting together a roster like that. Let's take a look at St. Gen as we roll into this as well. St. Gen hitting 316 as a team, slugging 422. They've put together some pretty hefty numbers, 7 home runs on the season with 39 doubles. So they have put together a pretty good offensive season here. And pitching-wise, as a team, a 3.11 ERA and striking out 112 while only walking 88. So that's that right there. We're going to step aside. We're going to let the public address announcer talk a little bit here as he's introducing the players on the squad. And, Drew, I'll let you show them all the pictures. We'll be right back, folks.
Now for your starting lineups for Eureka. Starting at shortstop, leading off, number 16, Colton Benefield. Starting in left field, number 14, Colton Kasuf. Starting in center field, number 1, Levi Fieser. Starting at DH, number 50, Trey Peterson. Starting at second base, number 5, Cole Rogers. The catcher for tonight, number 10, AJ Scott. Right fielder, number 2, Brady Nenninger. Third baseman, number 9, Ben Brielmeyer. First baseman, number 44, Cole Gustafson. And the pitcher on the mound tonight for Eureka, number 6, Dane Grice.
Thank you.
And now for your home team on the scoreboard. First of the reserves, number 2, Caleb Haas. Number 5, J.D. Goldman. Number 8, Colton Warnicki. Number 13, Lucas Howe. Number 19, Christian Julius. Number 21, Mason Mounty. And number 23, Quentin Novak. Now the starting lineup for Post 218. Starting in center field, number 1, Nakai Scott. Second baseman, number 7, Lane Mellencroft. Shortstop, number 15, Andrew Elbert. First baseman, number 22, Ben Jelinas. Third baseman, number 4, Chase Wyrick. Left fielder, number 10, Brody O'Hanlon. On the mound pitching tonight, number 27, Zach Voss.
Crazy Buck.
Catcher, number 17, Drew Bueller.
You good?
And right fielder, number 6, Ben Nieder. The coaches for Post 218, manager Kent Getsy, assisted by Martin Eckhoff, Nick Fox, Scotty Byrne, and Dane Eckhoff. The coaches for Eureka, manager Parker Steers, assisted by Peyton Whitehead and Jake Walterman. Players and coaches, please remove your hats and repeat after me. I will keep the rules, keep faith with my teammates, keep my temper, keep myself fit, keep a stout heart in defeat, keep my pride under in victory, keep a sound soul, a clean mind, and a healthy body. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand if you are able, and gentlemen, remove your caps for the singing of our national anthem tonight by Aaliyah Zeitzman.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last beam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Wow. She did a great job. Aaliyah Seitzman, folks, with the national anthem. Young lady did a fantastic job. Nice job, young lady. Very well done. That was good. All right, here we go. We're getting ready for some baseball. We got Blues coming on the field, and good to see the umpires here tonight. Can't have a baseball game without the umpires. Got a three-man crew. Love to see that. That's always good in a championship setting. Love seeing the umpires. All right, folks. Youth Baseball Midwest here. And we are going to get you started with the starting lineups for tonight. First, for the visiting squad, Eureka. Post 177, we've got leading off number 16, Colton Benefield. In the 2-hole, number 14, Colton Kasuth. In the 3-hole, number 1, Levi Pfizer. In the 4-hole, number 50, Trey Peterson. He will be the DH. In the 5 spot, number 5, Cole Rogers. In the 6-hole, number 10, A.J. Scott. In the 7-hole, number 2, Brady Nenninger. In the 8-hole, number 9, Ben Brielmeyer. And in the 9-hole, number 44, Cade Gustafson. All right, defensively for this Washington squad, we'll wait a second here. We'll get everybody on the field here. We're going through the Bill Battle in the house. What's going on, Bill? Doing well. He's going to be got some pictures going on here, folks. If you want to follow Bill Battle, he's going to have a lot of pictures going on out here. He's just search on X or Instagram or whatever. Correct, Bill? Missourian.com. There it is. Missourian.com. There he'll have some great pictures all weekend for you out here at the ballpark, folks. Does a great job following the Washington Post 218 out here and a lot of other sports in this area. So we're looking forward to it. Nice game. Everybody getting ready to go here. We were talking earlier just before the national anthem, and I want to come back to the nightcap real quick. St. Jen, Post 150. This is a team that's filled with a lot of kids from that Valley Catholic squad that was really good down in the Southwest. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but and then I'm looking forward to seeing Cooper Tripp this weekend. Cooper Tripp played with the Farmington Knights. Another young man. I'm trying to remember where he is committed to, but a lot of commits on this squad. Evan Vox, you got Evan Fowler, Caden Williams. There's a heck of a ton of good baseball players on this St. Jen roster. This is going to be a fun weekend of baseball. 6 really good teams, and we're excited to bring it to you here. Defensively for Washington out there, we are going to see on the mound Zach Voss. His battery mate is Drew Bueller. At first base, Ben Jelinas. At second base, Lane Malencrot. At third base, Chase Wyrick. At shortstop, Andrew Elbert. In center field, Nakai Scott. And in right field, Ben Nieder and Brody O'Hanlon in left. Couple of lefties facing off here tonight, folks. In this field, looks great. Sun is behind some clouds. What are we, about 80 degrees at after we've been getting roasted over the last few days. Very soft night here at the ballpark for you. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's take a look here as we get into the first 3 batters we're going to see here for Eureka. Colton Benefield. Benefield hitting .301 on the season. Steps in as the leadoff. Good on base percentage for a leadoff guy, too. Getting on base at a .453 clip, and it is ball one. One ball, two strikes. Good curveball from Voss. Benefield trying to be patient. Rips one hopper right to Elbert. Out number one. Out 6-3 if you're scoring at home. Elbert has a fantastic glove there at shortstop, a big arm. Quality defense up the middle with Nakai Scott in center, and you got Mallinckrodt and Elbert. It's good defense right there for this Washington squad. Colton Kasuth, .417 on the season. Hitting in the 2-hole here. Big pop in that bat. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good fastball. Waved and missed. 1-2. Man. Off speed, and then that fastball just right by him. Ooh. Fastball's upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Curveball misses up. 3-2. Big spot here early as the count goes full. Good off speed. Just gets a piece of it, does Kasuth, and fouls it off. And Kasuth draws the walk. Levi Fizer to the plate. .319 on the season. We'll see. Kasuth, he read that pretty easily, and his back in safely. Ball one, and Kasuth has 15 stolen bases on the season, so we'll see. And that is popped up shallow left on the run. Oh, almost a collision and a heck of a catch, and especially to avoid Elbert and make that catch is O'Hanlon. Coach Getzy out to see if everybody's okay. I don't blame him, man. That could have been disastrous. Woo. Full sprint was Elbert, and I don't know if somebody wasn't making the call or who didn't hear who, but O'Hanlon making a heck of a catch for out number 2. So it looks like everybody's all right. And Kasuth back to first. Trey Peterson, the DH, is coming to the plate. Peterson, and the runner goes. Oh, and Jelinas, as the ball was hit right to him, didn't even have to move, steps on the bag. They strand one. We head to the bottom of the first. Eureka, 0. Washington coming up.
Their commitment to building strong foundations extends well beyond construction. They're helping build opportunities for our young athletes. Thank you, Men's Foundations, for supporting the Washington Post 218 baseball.
All right, folks, today's presenting sponsor is Kilo Gear. Build strength in every move. The next evolution in micro-weighted training, doctor-designed apparel that helps you build strength, burn more calories, and boost performance just by wearing it. Click on the QR code that's on your screen to learn more. If you're looking to get fit, it's a great training method. Use the QR code. Hey, while you're shopping, the YBM 10 promo code gets you 10% off your purchase. All right, here we go. Starting lineup for this Washington Post 218. Leading off will be number 1, Nakai Scott. In the 2-hole, or number 3, Nakai Scott. In the 2-hole, number 7, Lane Malincrot. In the 3-hole, number 15, Andrew Elbert. 4-hole, number 22, Ben Jelinas. In the 5-hole, number 4, Chase Wyrick. In the 6-hole, number 10, Brody O'Hanlon. 7, number 27, Zach Voss. In the 8 spot, number 17, Drew Bueller. And in the 9 spot, number 6, Ben Nieder. Defensively, Dane Grice is on the mound for Eureka. And his battery mate, A.J. Scott. At first base, Kate Gustafson. Second base, Cole Rogers. At third base is Ben Brielmeyer. At shortstop, Colton Benefield. In center, Levi Pfizer. In left field, Colton Kasuth. And in right field is Brady Nenninger. First pitch, Scott flies out to center field as Pfizer takes care for out number 1. So 1 pitch, 1 out. That's good baseball economics right there, folks. And Lane Malincrot steps in. Fastball, strike 1. Grice, big, tall lefty. And that is smoked into right field. Lane Malincrot, pure hitter, folks. This young man can swing a bat.
Next for Washington, number 15, Andrew Elbert.
Elbert coming to the plate. So similar as the Eureka squad, leadoff batter out. Kasuth got on by a walk. Lane Malincrot gets on with a single, and here's Elbert in the 3 spot, and he takes ball 1. Grounded. Oh, past a diving Brielmeyer. And back-to-back singles for Washington here. And Ben Jelinas coming up to the plate. Grounded in the hole, and Getzi is stopping Malincrot as that was shallow and right. And 3 consecutive singles, and the bases are loaded with 1 out here in the bottom of the first for 218. Chase Wyrick to the plate. A little flare, caught. Ooh, nice job by Benefield as Gustafson threw the ball to second trying to double off Elbert, and that was a good pick by Benefield. So the soft liner, and Wyrick's out on 1 pitch, and that's 2 outs now. Brody O'Hanlon takes ball 1. Big spot here. And that's low. 2-0. O'Hanlon makes the nice catch in in left field. In the top of the inning, he's got an opportunity to put Washington on the scoreboard first. Swing and foul tipped into the glove. 2-1 on the fastball. Zach Voss on deck. Into right field. Nenninger under it, and Grice gets out of the bases loaded jam here in the bottom of the first. We go to the top of the second, still no score.
Say a special thank you to the Wolverine Family Trust for their continued support of Post 218 baseball. Their generosity and commitment to Christian organizations, churches, and our local community. They're making a lasting impact on countless lives in our community. We sincerely appreciate everything the Wolverine Family Trust does for all of us. Thank you.
Today's game, folks, is presented by Kilo Gear. What if your training worked even when you weren't thinking about it? Kilo Gear's microweighted apparel adds resistance to your everyday movement, helping you train smarter and perform better without extra effort. Hey, scan the QR code on the screen there. Learn more about what Kilo Gear is and can do for you. And I'll tell you what, it's done a lot for me. And there's a promo code right there, YBM10. Get you 10% off of your purchase. Kilo Gear. Build strength in every move. Okay, folks, we had some fireworks there in the bottom half of that inning. And I'll tell you what. Zach Voss, the starting pitcher here for Eureka. For Washington. Boy, spit that out. For Washington, Post 218. Presented by our player spotlight, presented by Game 7 Baseball. Well, I'm messing all that up for you, folks. I'm sorry. Zach Voss, 41 and a third, 4-1 record with a 3.048 ERA. Has 48 Ks, only 18 walks, 18 earned runs as opposed to a total of 22 runs scored. An opponent batting average of .232 against him. And in that first inning, he showed why. Our player spotlight presented by Game 7 Baseball, game7baseball.com. And it ball is roped in the gap and headed to the wall. O'Hanlon to it, and Cole Rogers opens up the second with a double.
attention tonight, number 10, AJ Scott.
Oh, handling to it quick. And we have AJ Scott at the plate. Can't hold up. That's strike one. Good off speed. Had him way out front. So Eureka coming out in this second has an opportunity. That's upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike to Scott. Long look from Voss. Off speed in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. Jelinas and Wyrick are in at the corners. Elbert working to keep Rogers close. Curveball fouled back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Voss's curveball's been very good so far, starting here in the first couple innings. He's gotten some swing and miss, guys to foul it off. It's upstairs. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Menninger on deck. Brillmeyer after that. Strike 3. Scott watches that go by. Good pitch by Voss. Brady Nenninger to the plate. Nenninger hitting .305 on the season. From the left side. Here, runner goes, and the throw is into left field. Rogers on his way home. The throw is going to be in time. O'Hanlon throws a strike, and Rogers is out. And I think the first base coach is getting a look from the home plate umpire. I agree. He should. He's got to stay over there. That's for the home plate umpire and the manager to talk about. I thought he was out. I thought it was a great tag. So, hey, he's right there on top of it, folks. I mean, he was standing right there. So he had the stolen base. That would be 2-7-2 on the putout, folks, if you're scoring at home. Two balls and a strike to Nenninger now. And into center field, Scott to it. And the inning is over. So the leadoff double is erased. We head to the bottom of the second inning with still no score. Well, folks, we got some fireworks early here in this bad boy. I'm telling you. This is some fun stuff right here. And Game 7 baseball, our player spotlights, we got our starting pitchers. Hey, if you're looking for the place to compete here in the Midwest, hey, Game 7 baseball's it. QR code, game7baseball.com, one of the Midwest premier tournament platforms where players compete and make their mark. All right, Dane Grice, the subject of our next player spotlight here, starting pitcher for this Eureka squad. As we said, 14 and a third. He's 1-1 on the season. 13 hits, 9 runs total, 7 earned, 8 walks, and 21 Ks, and a 3.41 ERA with a 1.46 whip. An opponent batting average of 241 as Zach Voss steps in, takes ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to the opposite number. Voss, the pitcher for Washington. Our player spotlights presented by Game 7 Baseball. 1 and 2. Lefty on lefty matchup here. Fouled back into the netting. Drew Bueller on deck with Ben Nieder scheduled here in the bottom of the second. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Misses with the off speed. It goes full. And that is ball 4 upstairs. Leadoff walk for Voss. I would imagine we're going to get a courtesy runner, I would imagine here. Maybe not. Huh? Coach Gensey leaving his pitcher in. Probably on the speed side there. So Voss, we'll see if he takes off. A bunt, a very good bunt, and the throw is in time. Good pick by Gustafson as Brielmeyer makes the play, but a great bunt from Bueller. A nice job getting the runner in scoring position. So with 1 out, sack bunt. Brings up Ben Nieder. Strike 1. Both teams have had runners in scoring position in both innings. Well, sorry, take that back in the first. Kasuth was stranded at first. Nieder leaves that up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Scott on deck. That misses low. 2-1. Misses in. 3-1. You got the 9-hitter here, and you walk him, you're putting it back to the top of the order, messing with some trouble. And he does, and that's ball 4. So 2 walks sandwiched with a sack bunt. And Nakai Scott is coming to the plate. Coach Getsy is going to get a courtesy runner here. And that's going to be number 5.
Number 5, J.B. Pullman.
J.B. Pullman will be the courtesy runner for Voss. So Pullman at second with Ben Nieder at first. Scott, who flew out on the first pitch to center, takes strike one. One ball, one strike. Dane Grice heading to Crowder Junior College next year. Couldn't lay off on the off speed, and he's behind. One ball, two strikes. Fastball grounded past a dive. Oh, Benefield gets the runner. Brillmeyer dived off one knee. Benefield makes an outstanding play and a pick from Gustafson for out number 2. Second and third now, 2 outs. Outstanding play from Benefield. I'll tell you what, Lane Mallinckrodt singled, was stranded at third in the first. 2 runners on, and Mallinckrodt at the plate. It's a big spot in this game. That's fouled off. Goes to the fastball, and he is down 0-1. Off speed, swings over the top. He's down 0-2. That's a nice job by Scott keeping that ball in front with the runner at third. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Mallinckrodt. That misses in, 2-2. Mallinckrodt played for Coach Struckhoff just down the road here at St. Francis Borgia High School. That's outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball to the second baseman, Charity Hop. Rogers without number 3. And Washington strands a pair. We head to the top of the third with still no score.
As you enjoy tonight's games, take a look around Ronsick Field. You'll see more than 75 local businesses proudly displayed in our outfield tents and around the barricade fencing throughout the park. Those businesses choose to invest in our players, our program, and this championship tournament. We encourage everyone to remember the next time you need a product or service.
I want to thank Game 7 Baseball for presenting our player spotlights. One of the Midwest premier tournament platforms where players compete and make their mark. We've been in some incredible moments with Game 7 events, and Youth Baseball Midwest is proud to partner with Game 7 Baseball. Hey, the season is wrapping up. There's some fall ball. If you're looking for some fall ball, Game 7 baseball, I believe they have their events popping up already for fall ball. If you're interested, make sure you check out game7baseball.com or scan the QR code on the screen there. Hey, you tell them Youth Baseball Midwest sent you, okay? All right, here we go. Voss out for his third inning of work. He'll be facing Ben Brielmeyer, Cade Gustafson, and then back to the top of the order with Colton Benefield. And Benefield, man, that was a huge play to get Nakai Scott on that ball in the hole that really it kept the runners at second and third, and then Malacrot with the ground out. Both pitchers pitching out of trouble early in this ball game. Voss, strike one. It's kind of what we thought this was going to be, folks. This is some high leverage baseball, high leverage pitches. Fastball in on the hands, popped up, Malacrot right to it, out number one. Cade Gustafson to the plate. One of the top pitchers around, folks. This young man, I believe, headed to Missouri Southern. Strike one. Big O swing and a miss. And that's grounded two. Benjalina steps on the bag. That's 3 unassisted if you're scoring at home, folks. So pretty quick here. That's correct. He is going to Missouri Southern. And now we have Benefield at the plate. Grounded out to the shortstop, his first at bat. He takes ball one. And that is Coach Sneeders right there with it. Fielding his position in the box. Popped up, and it's going to be out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Voss looking to get a quick inning here, folks. He's on the mound. I love that energy he has on the mound. Gets in there, gets set. He's ready to go. Shaking off a couple pitches here. Nope, doesn't like that either. He got what he wanted there. Just misses outside. 2-2. That's a tough take right there, folks. Woohoo! Fastball through the hole. 2-out single for Benefield. And Colton Kasuth to the plate. Walked, was stranded at first in the first. Kossuth has some pop in that bat. And that misses low. Three doubles and a triple. Driven in 9. And he's ahead 2-0. He played his high school ball just up the road here in Pacific. Fastball, it's 3-0. 3-1. Catches the corner, 3 balls, 2 strikes. He was hoping that missed. He was going to be heading to first and keeps the bat. 3-2 pitch. And strike 3. Watches the same pitch go by and is down on strikes, and we head to the bottom of the third. Still no score. All right, folks, our scoreboard presented to you today by your favorite destination for all things baseball, our favorite destination for all things baseball, and the official gear provider of Youth Baseball Midwest, Prime Sports Midwest. I'll tell you what, from top gear to expert advice, they help players get game ready. 2 locations, 1550 Ocello Drive, Fenton, Mo. And also in the Chesterfield, St. Louis Premium Outlet Malls. Scan the QR code on the screen to shop today. You won't regret it. One of the best providers of baseball gear around. Hey, and if you like pickleball, they're jumping into the pickleball arena. Right, Lauren? Yes, they are. Hey, Prime Sports Midwest. Okay, folks. I'll tell you what. I know there's no score, but this has been an exciting game. Both pitchers have pitched out of trouble. Voss with a 1-2-3. Actually, no, I'm sorry. He was trying for a 1-2-3. Had the single, but then got the strikeout on 2 off-speed pitches and gets Kossuth looking. Dane Grice now facing Andrew Elbert, Ben Jelinas, and Chase Wyrick here in the third. And Elbert looks at the off-speed at strike 1. Fastball got in his kitchen. He pops it up into right field, and the catch is made for out number 1. Brady Nenninger patrolling right field. Ben Jelinas to the plate. He singled, was stranded at first base in the first inning. Misses outside, ball 1. St. Jen, post 150. One ball, 1 strike. Here, ready to go. Taking on Jeff City. Oh, swings over the top. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fastball. Big chopping one. Benefield is not going to get him. Pops off his backhand. And Jelinas is on with another infield single. 1 out. both pitchers have not been extended too much. They're going just a few deep counts, and so we're going to see here now that Jelinas is on. Chase Wyrick to the plate. And that is ripped and foul. Boy, that was a shot, folks, and just couldn't keep it fair. So, see what happens here. We're getting baseball out of play. Busted seam. I don't think Grice wants to throw that pitch. He throws over to first. Jelinas, not a big lead over there. I don't think he's much of a threat to steal. That is not a steal lead. Misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled back out of play. 1-2. Nice job by Scott. That bounced in front of the plate, folks. And he did an outstanding job keeping that in front and keeping Jelinas at first base. Keeping that double play intact, or the double play opportunity intact. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Wyrick. Fastball upstairs. He pops that one foul, and it's off the top of the dugout. Good hustle. Grounded sharply. It's knocked down by Brielmeyer. Keeps the ball in the infield. As Wyrick with a single, and now brings up Brody O'Hanlon, who flew out to right field with the bases loaded in the first and has another opportunity to drive in a run. It's just 1 out. Foul tipped into the glove, strike 1. That is what is known as a daddy hack right there, folks. I mean, he is swinging out of his shoes. Off speed. Oh, Benefield can't come up with it. On the 1 hop. And the bases are loaded with 1 out for Zach Voss. And Grice facing the bases loaded again with 1 out. Is he going to be able to get out of this twice? That's going to be, oh boy. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Voss. Drew Bueller is on deck. Huge spot again. Second time post 218 has had the bases loaded. And that is 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and one. Fouled back. 2 and 2. Oh, and that's spiked. And Jelinas, on a wild pitch, scores the first run of the ball game. Oh, my goodness. And that's ball 3, and it's 1-0 Washington on the wild pitch. Three-two. We'll do it again. And that is ball 4. So Voss gets the walk, and the bases are loaded again, and we're going to have a visit by the pitching coach. I think Grice wanted that pitch and didn't get the call on it. Meeting on the mound. Big spot here, folks. Washington has been flirting with breaking this game open since the first. And I'll tell you, this is that moment where it's a couple of plays that Eureka couldn't make as Brillmeyer knocked down the ground ball from Wyrick, but couldn't make the play. And then Benefield had the shot, couldn't quite come up with it on the backhand in the hole. And the wild pitch gets Washington a 1-0 lead. Drew Bueller, who had the sack bunt in the second, is now at the plate with the opportunity to drive into runs. Eureka's infield is in, trying to cut down that run at the plate. And a strike called at the knees. I always wonder about this early in the game. I mean, I understand having the corners in, but maybe, you got the bases loaded. Can you get that double play and keep the middle of the infield in double play depth this early in the ball game? It's just the third inning, and it's a 1-0 lead. Strategies, coaches' decisions. 2 and 1. A little flare, and that's it. Your infield. Oh, and they do get the runner at second as O'Hanlon, or the Pullman, the courtesy runner, was late getting to second. And there it is right there, folks. Rogers, no chance playing in. Maybe he has a chance if he's playing at double play depth there to make that catch and keep the run from scoring as the ball drops in for Bueller with an RBI single. Oh, That is Pullman, who is running for Voss, is out at second. It's 2 outs now. (9-6) if you're scoring at home, and we have a visit, and we're going to get a pitching change here in the third. So Grice is out, and if you guys, what number do we have coming in here, guys? If you can see that from the other camera, I can't.
35.
Thank you, my crack staff in the trailer getting it done. And this is Trevor Orovets, who will be coming in to pitch. 7 2/3. With a .913 ERA. Let's make sure we got that correct. Trevor Orovets. So 2 2/3 innings for Grice. That's what we talked about, being able to go deep into ball games. Orovets now in for Eureka. A 1-0 record. He's given up 2 hits, 1 run, and that's 7 walks, 14 Ks, and it is a 9.13 a .913 ERA with a 1.17 WHIP and opponent batting average of .095. So this young man doesn't give up a lot here as he comes in relief to quail the uprising by Washington Post 218. All right, here we go. And so we have Orovets now on the mound. And he is going to be facing Ben Nieder here in the bottom of the third inning, number 9 hitter. And that is ball 1. Washington has put a lot of pressure on this Eureka defense here tonight. Been aggressive at the plate. Big swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two nothing. And they have the rundown. And the throw is coming home, and wow. So he is called safe. As the throw was there, Scott gets the tag down, but he is called safe, and the runner moves to second on, that's Drew Bueller, and another run scores. It's 3-0. That's up and in, 2 balls and a strike. Three balls, 1 strike now. And a walk. And we have first and second, 2 outs. And back to the top of the order with Nakai Scott. Strike one. Big O swing and a miss. 0-2 to Scott. That's foul and out of play. We'll do it again, 0-2. Strike three. The guy Scott down on strikes, looking, and that's the third out. We head to the top of the fourth. Washington up 3-0.
Washington Post 218 after the end of 3 innings of play, 3-0 Washington. Bringing it life on the water, check out the second Blue Shot Club. Where luxury meets leisure, from outstanding dining, live music, year-round events, and a beautiful sunset cruise. There's something for everyone. Visit yachtclubstl.com to learn more about upcoming events.
I don't know, Mom. I don't know. How you doing? Doing good? You behaving yourself? I'm trying to.
All right, folks, we're through 3 innings, and I'll tell you what, we have got a dandy for you, just like our presenting sponsor, Kilo Gear. Build strength in every move with doctor-designed customizable microweights that allow you to adjust resistance and train your way. It's a proven system designed to enhance performance while helping you protect your joints. And I'll tell you, folks, if you go to the use the QR code on the screen, promo code YBM10 gets you 10% off. Train smarter, perform stronger. Kilo Gear. All right. Top of the fourth. And we got Levi Pfizer at the plate. And Zach Foss out, continuing to throw strikes. Drops in the curveball, strike one. He's ahead 0-2. That's how you want to see your pitcher, man. When you get the lead, he's coming out and attacking the strike zone. Gotta love that energy. And 3 pitches and the throw down, and Pfizer is down on strikes for the first out of the inning. Trey Peterson, the DH, now coming to the plate. Voss going right after it here. He got 3 runs, baby, and he's like, let's go. Spikes that one. Ball 1. Cole Rogers is on deck. One of 2 hits for this Eureka squad against Voss. Cole Rogers double in the second. And that is popped into shallow left field, and O'Hanlon takes care of it for out number 2.
Tagging 5 for second baseman, number 5, Cole Rogers.
And that is into left field. One and a quick inning for Zach Voss. 1, 2, 3. And we head to the bottom of the 4th. 3-0 Washington. All right, folks, we're back out here at the ballpark. We're here at Ed Ronsick Field in Washington, Missouri. This is the 2019. I said 2019. 2026. My goodness. What day am I looking at? 2026 19U Missouri American Legion State Championships. We've got it working for you here. We'll catch up with the player spotlight here as we move into the next inning. We've got Lane Mallinckrodt. Actually, we're going to do this right here with Washington. Lane Mallinckrodt, he's been a huge impact for Washington here. Our player spotlight presented by Game 7 Baseball. And he faces off here in the bottom of the 4th with Orovitz taking over. Orovitz taking over for Grice, and he's promptly met with a line drive single for his second base hit. 2 for 3 today is our player spotlight on Lane Mallinckrodt, former St. Francis Borgia standout. Andrew Elbert now steps in. He's 1 for 2. Flew out to right field in the 3rd, singled in the 1st. Takes ball 1. The middle of this lineup for Washington, folks, is dangerous. These kids, they can swing it, kids. That tells you how old I am. Fouled back. Bounced right off that wall, right back to Blue, and he's like, hey, there you go, I got it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Off speed, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Reaches for it. That's going to be a tough play. And Gustafson is off the bag as Rogers bounces into Benefield. And again, a big Baltimore chop. And Washington has 2 on with nobody out. Ben Jelinas to the plate. Oravets. Little cat and mouse going on here. Looking to see if they're going to bunt and move the runners over. He shows the bunt. He steps off. Gustafson right to it. That's a nice play on the transfer, and that's a heck of a nice play from Gustafson to cut down Malincrot going to third for out number 1. Elbert to second. Jelinas on the fielder's choice at first, and Chase Wyrick at the plate. Wyrick has hit the ball hard so far here today. Twice. Line drives. He's 1 for 2 with a single, scored a run. And that is into shallow right field, and a catch made by Nenninger for out number 2. So Wyrick flies out, pops out to right, and it's still first and second with 2 outs. Brings up Brody O'Hanlon. Singled, scored a run in the third. It's 1 for 2. Fastball, swing and a miss, strike 1. Off speed, misses, 1-1. And that misses low. 2-1. 2 outs, first and second. Jelinas at first, Elbert at second. Horovitz trying to strand those 2 runners, and that is popped up. Pfizer under in center, and the catch is made. So they do strand the 2. We head to the top of the 5th, 3-0 Washington. Today's 2026. There it is. 19U American Legion Baseball Championship presented right here on Youth Baseball Midwest. We appreciate you being here. We look to be the most comprehensive youth and high school baseball coverage in the Midwest. My crack crew in the trailer today, handling the production. Can't do it without him. Drew Klutz, our production manager. Lauren Klutz, our information and social media manager, keeping you up to date on what's going on during the game, keeping the cameras moving for you. Hope you are enjoying the presentation today. If you want to follow us, we're going to be doing some of our top performer interviews at the end of the game. We'll put those up on our social media. Follow us on our socials on X at YBM_cast. You can also follow us on IG, Facebook, and TikTok at Youth Baseball Midwest. Zach Voss on. He has been very good today, folks. That's all you can say. I love the energy. I love the way he gets on the mound and just goes right after the hitters. And they got him that 3-run lead, and he went 1-2-3 in the fourth. We'll see if he can do it again here in the fifth as he faces off against A.J. Scott, Brady Nenninger, and Ben Brillmeyer. And that's to the backstop. 2 balls, no strikes. 17U championship starting tomorrow in Sedalia at Liberty Park. Oh, no, it started tonight. Looks like that's correct. It did start tonight on the 23rd. Sedalia. Gotta look. Try and get you some scores here. It's ball 4. So a leadoff walk for Scott. Jeff City and Sedalia in the 17U championship. Jeff City up 7-3 right now, and that game is in the bottom of the 4th inning. With Sedalia, they have the bases loaded with 1 out. No, with no outs. One ball, one strike. Tell you what, folks, Jeff City, all three age groups have played really good baseball this year. Good quality teams. Voss ahead of Nenninger now. 1 ball, 2 strikes with Scott at first. Curveball is up in the air. Scott is not going to get to it and drops in for a single. So Coach Sneeders is going to get a courtesy runner now for the catcher as Coach Getzy heads out to the mound to chat with his pitcher. 2 on, nobody out, and we'll see who the courtesy runner is here for. That's number 8. Number 8 is Carson Bonacker, the courtesy runner. That's a quick visit from Coach Getzy. We'll keep you posted on what's going on there in Sedalia. It is now 7-4. Sedalia has scored a run there in the bottom of the 4th. Now they've scored twice. It's 7-5. 1 out with a runner at second. There's the bunt. And Voss up, and it's not going to be in time as Nenninger puts down a fantastic bunt. gets to the line. A walk, a single, and a bunt single, and the bases are loaded with nobody out, and Cade Gustafson at the plate. And that is ball one. So, big spot here in this ball game. Swings over the breaking pitch, 1-1. Coach Getzy bringing in the corners, leaving the middle of the infield at double play depth. Looks like he'll concede a run if it gets up the middle there. You got a 3-run lead and a ground ball coming home, and that's nice play by Jelinas to get the runner at home for the first out. So Gustafson on the fielder's choice. Bases are still loaded, but now one out as Benefield comes to the plate, 1 for 2, singled his last at bat. Runners, infield at the corners in, up the middle in double play depth, and it's ball one. Got some action in the bullpen for Washington. He goes 2-0 to Benefield. Kasuth on deck. Fastball misses up. 3-0. Three balls and a strike. See if he goes to the off speed here. He does, and he fouls it off. Beats that in the ground. Good pitch right there from Zach Voss. That's a tough one right there, folks. 3-1 breaking pitch. Gets the foul ball. Goes to the fastball, and that's banged and caught! A diving catch. The run does score, but oh my goodness. Ben Nieder goes full Superman, snatches that ball. They do get a run, but wow, folks, wow. 2 outs. Did not think he was going to get to that, folks. Outstanding. Oh, my goodness. Kossuth at the plate. Score now 3-1, Washington. Nenninger did score, so you call it a sack line drive. Kossuth into left field and caught by O'Hanlon. Gave it a ride, but just not deep enough. They get one, they strand two. It's 3-1 as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning.
Strong projects and strong communities. Thanks for helping build the future of Post 218 baseball.
Folks, Kilo Gear, built for baseball. Train smarter, perform stronger. Doctor-designed weighted gear trusted by baseball athletes to improve speed, power, and overall performance. The QR code is on the screen. There's a promo code, YBM10. It gets you 10% off. Why Kilo Gear for baseball? Because we're heading towards the off season. That's the training season. And if you're looking to increase bat speed, throw harder, move faster, stay durable, recover better, then Kilo Gear is the training method for you. If you're looking for proven performance gains, this is what you can see from Kilo Gear. Go click on the QR code right there. Read for yourself. 30% increase in speed, 25% increase in power, 15% better recovery. All these are proven through third-party testing. You want to check it out. Kilo Gear, right there. QR code. Use the promo code YBM10. That gets you your discount. And hey, I'm here to tell you it works. I use it myself, folks, and I really enjoy the product. All right, here we go. Zach Voss. Oravet's still on the bump. Facing Zach Voss here in the bottom of the fifth, and it is ball one. Still the bottom of the fourth. It's one out. Sedalia has reloaded the bases and reached on an error, and a run scores. It's 7-6 now in the bottom of the fourth. Jeff City trying to hold on to the lead. As Voss swings and misses, it's 1 ball, 1 strike. One and two. We have a 3-1 ball game here, folks. Figured it was going to be tight like this. It's been well played. Couple of defensive issues there for Eureka on some tough plays. And Washington taking advantage. Into center field. Pfizer under it. Catch made, out number 1. Drew Bueller, he is 1 for 1, had a sack bunt as well. RBI run scored. Take strike 1. Swings through it. 1 and 2. Foul tips it into the glove. He hangs on to it. It's out number 2 and brings up Ben Nieder. I'll tell you what, folks. Biggest defensive play of the game so far is Ben Nieder as he went full Superman on that line drive here in the top of the 5th inning. Unbelievable catch. Strike at the knees. Takes the HBP. Third time he's been on base. He's walked twice, now hit by a pitch. He's still, you look at the box score, he's 0 for. But he's been on base 3 times. Nakai Scott to the plate. He's 0 for 3. Popped out to the center fielder. Grounded to the shortstop and struck out looking. Takes ball 1. One ball, one strike. So it's the end of the fourth there in Sedalia. It is now tied. Sedalia ties it up. It's 7-7. And a line drive single for Scott. Continues the inning as Nieder with the hit by pitch, and Scott gets his first hit of the game and brings that Lane Malincrot, guy you don't want to see with runners in scoring position, folks. I'll tell you that. He is 2 for 3, couple of singles. He's been stranded. He was stranded on the base paths in the first. Was out at third on the sac bunt attempt. And ripped past a diving third baseman. And the runner is going to come home. The throw is not going to be in time as Nieder scores on the RBI single from Lane Malincrot. And the score is now 4-1 Washington. Nieder showing off the wheels. Scott at second. First and second, still 2 outs. And Andrew Elbert to the plate. Ball one. Misses low, 2-0. Three and 0 over it's trying to finish it here. And that's ball 4. Bases loaded for Ben Jelinas. And we're going to get a visit to the mound. Oh my goodness, it's back and forth. Top of the 5th there in Sedalia. 2 on with nobody out. It's already 8-7 now. Jeff City's already scored a run. Goodness mercy. McCraft tripled. Jones doubled. Talkin was hit by a pitch. Woof. Tell you, man. It's a slugfest over there. All right. Coach is done with his chat. Ben Jelinas. He is 2 for 3 today. Couple of singles, reached on a fielder's choice. Opportunity to break this open. And can Orovitz get his team back in the dugout with just the 1 run scored? It's 4-1. Popped up. And it's going to fall as Scott couldn't locate it quick enough. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's into the trees over there. Got Jeff City in the house. Popped up. That's going to get out of play. Another piece of it. So we got Coach Sneeders coming out. And it looks like he's going to take the ball from Oravets, and we're going to get another pitching change. And that's going to be Cole Rogers coming to the mound, and we're going to get a position player coming in for Oravets. And who is coming in there? Guys, did you happen to see a number? That's number 22. I got it. Yep. So we got number 22. We'll get you a number here, or a name to go with the number. How's that? It's always a bonus. I think it is. Thank you, Lauren. Alex Watson. So Alex Watson is coming in for the DH as Rogers is staying in the game. Alex Watson in at second. And so here we go. Getting his warm-ups is Cole Rogers coming in from second base. Looks like he's good. So we've got bases loaded, 2 outs, 1 ball, 2 strikes, and a big spot here. Off the end of the bat, and that's foul. Oh. Smell the cap, as Mitch Thomas would say. Smell like burnt toast or something like that. And that is to the backstop. Popped up. Two balls, 2 strikes. It's 5-1 Washington. We got to get a baseball here. Misses in. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Two on, 2 out. Full count. And that ball is driven deep. And I don't think that's coming back. And it's foul. Oh my goodness. Jelena's just misses one. Foul. Oh my goodness. Three, 2. And this one is in the gap, but Pfizer to it, and the catch is made. They get 2 more. They take a 5-1 lead. We head to the top of the 6th. Folks, we had some player spotlights for you here from our good folks at Game 7 Baseball, game7baseball.com. Look, they are one of the premier tournament platforms where players compete and make their mark. We've been partnered with Game 7 Baseball since 2017, and we've seen some incredible moments at these events. That's why here at YBM, our coverage with Game 7 Baseball doesn't go unnoticed. We have some great fans of youth baseball, and we appreciate all the folks that follow us here on Youth Baseball Midwest. Cole Rogers, part of our player spotlights, he was just on the mound there, folks, and I'll tell you, he doesn't pitch a lot of innings, so you can tell it looks like Eureka's just trying to get through, not give up too many more runs. And because Rogers, I mean, that was pitching-wise, he had 3 2/3, so that was another third, so there you go. But hitting-wise, this young man's hitting .371 on the season with a full 43 slug. Has 5 doubles, 23 ribbies, and 22 runs scored on 5 walks, 10 strikeouts. Our player spotlight, Cole Rogers, presented by Game 7 Baseball. Zach Voss. Oh! And he's safe. Chase Wyrick had the ball pop out of his glove. That ball was hit on the button. Zach Voss back out on the mound. And Levi Pfizer is on an errant throw from the third baseman. He still had a chance to get him. So the E5, and we have number 18 on the first pitch flying out. Number 18 hitting, that was Jake Yalali, hitting for Watson. Flies out to center for out number 1. Cole Rogers, as we said, our player spotlight, has an opportunity to do some damage with his bat. Runner goes, swing, and the base is stolen, and it's into center field. as Pfizer is into third base on the errant throw. So a stolen base. Malincrot looks like he's okay. Got flipped a little bit there, trying to extend for that baseball. And Rogers swung through that. That's in the dirt. 2-1 to Rogers. Eureka with an opportunity to get a run back here. Nice job by Bueller. That's the definition of a backstop right there, folks. Keep it in front. Swings over the top. Good off speed. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Rogers way out in front of that. Ooh. That off speed up, left up. Rogers couldn't capitalize. That's been the best pitch for Voss today, is that off speed. He's really had the hitters off balance with that, and they just not been able to really barrel it. That is ball 4. Runners at the corners with the walk, and Coach Getzey is heading out to chat. Game 2 coming up right here on the channel, folks. Jeff City, post 5, taking on St. Gen, post 150 in the nightcap. Should be another good one. This game was rolling right along and has kind of hit the skids a little bit here. As games sometimes tend to do late, everybody's trying to make sure we get the win here. Top of the 6th, 5-1. Runner at third is Pfizer. Rogers at first. And A.J. Scott is at the plate. The tying run is on deck, and there is 1 out. Popped up on the first pitch. Malincrot makes the catch, and that's a quick second out. So whatever Coach Getzey said, it worked for Voss, and he gets a quick out. And Brady Nenninger to the plate, 1 for 2. Scored the only run for this Eureka squad. So Nenninger, a bunt single with 2 outs. I was quite surprised by that, and as I think the Washington defense was as a whole. But the bases are now loaded for Ben Brillmeyer. Grounded to Wyrick, up with it, and he can't come up with it. 2 runs are going to score. Jolinas couldn't pick it. And Brillmeyer on to second base. Second throwing error by Wyrick in this inning. Pfizer scores and Rogers scores. Nenninger to third. And it's 5-3 here in the top of the sixth. Strike one to Cade Gustafson. Tying run is at second, and that's in the dirt. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings through it, 1-2. And Gustafson down swinging. Voss with a big strikeout to end the threat. They strand 2, they get 2. It's 5-3. We head to the bottom of the sixth. Folks, today's scoreboard is presented to you by our good friends over at Prime Sports, your favorite destination for all things baseball, the official gear provider of Youth Baseball Midwest. From top gear to expert advice, they help players get game ready. If you're looking for some gear, some baseball gear, hey, check it out. 2 locations in the metro St. Louis area, 1550 Ocello Drive in Fenton, Missouri, and at the St. Louis Premium Outlet Malls in Chesterfield, Missouri. Go check those out. Or, hey, if you just want to shop today, shop online. Scan the QR code. It's on your screen. Shop if you're looking for some gear. Prime Sports Midwest. All right. Here we go. Bottom of the sixth. Cole Rogers out. He's going to be facing Chase Wyrick, Brody O'Hanlon, and Zach Voss. Voss, that was a big-time strikeout to end that, folks. Eureka, and I would say Rogers is looking to get that 1-2-3, get his team back in for the top of the seventh. 5-3 ball game. And first pitch, fouled back into the net, strike one. Grounded to the third baseman, up with it, fires across. Nice pick by Gustafson as Brillmeyer makes the play for out number one. O'Hanlon, 1 for 3, singled, scored a run in the third. Grounded past a diving Brillmeyer as O'Hanlon reaches again here in the sixth, excuse me. Zach Voss has walked twice and lined out to center field. Drew Bueller on deck. Rogers looking for that. Oh, the runner goes, and a bunt. And a nice play. A.J. Scott jumps out quickly and gets Voss, but got the job done. The sack bunt moves the runner to scoring position with 2 outs. Two, 3 if you're scoring at home. O'Hanlon moves to second, and Drew Bueller is at the plate. He is 1 for 2 with a single and a sacrifice bunt. Takes strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Bueller. Back up the middle. Pfizer to it, and the throw is coming home, and we're going to have another run scored. A 2-out RBI single by Drew Bueller, and it's 6-3 Washington. Second RBI here for Drew Bueller, doing a nice job behind the plate, and now 2 RBIs for the young man in the ball game. Ben Nieder at the plate. Ball 1. Throw over, and courtesy runner Pullman is back in safely. That's number 19, Christian Jelinas, who is the courtesy runner for the catcher. Three balls and a strike. And it's ball 4. Back to the top of the order, Nakai Scott. Ball 1 to Scott. Stays up. 2-0. Rogers pressed into duty here on the mound. 2 balls and 1 strike to Scott. This is upstairs, 3-1. Popped up. That's going to get over with the fans, and it's 3-2. So the runners will be on the move at first and second with a 3-2 pitch, 2 outs. Scott, fly ball. Manager in right field under it makes the catch. They get one, they strand two. We head to the top of the 7th. Last chance here for Eureka.
6 years of play. Washington wins 6-3 over Eureka. We are headed home after tonight's game. Back to the ballpark tomorrow. Make a stop at Fast Track. Convenient locations, fuels, snacks, drinks, and everything essentials. Keep our local families moving. Thanks to Fast Track for fueling our community.
Folks, we want to thank our presenting sponsor, Kilo Gear, for bringing you the opportunity to train smarter, get stronger. Doctor designed, third-party tested, trusted by athletes. It is built for baseball athletes to improve speed, power, and overall performance. Train smarter, perform stronger. Kilo Gear, use the QR code, and hey, get your training gear today. Use the promo code YBM10. Gets you 10% off your purchase. We got one more after this. St. John, Jeff City squaring off. Last chance here for Eureka. Zach Voss looking to go complete game. He's going to face the top of the order in Colton Benefield, Colton Kossuth, and Levi Pfizer, and it's strike one. He has been money. This is what you're looking for in these types of games. This is what we talked about in the pregame show. Is can you get your starter in this first game deep? And I'll tell you what, Voss has done that. He's here pitching in the 7th. 2 balls and a strike. They do have some activity in the bullpen just in case. And it is 3 balls and a strike to Benefield. Who is 1 for 2 with a sac fly. RBI. And that is ball 4. So a leadoff walk. And brings up Kossuth. Walked in the first, struck out in the third, and flied out to left field in the 5th. Deep left field in the 5th. Kossuth heading to Truman State for the next part of his career. Two balls, no strikes. So he threw the first pitch strike, and he has thrown 6 consecutive balls. Challenged him with the fastball. Kossuth fouls it off. 2-1. Catches the corner, 2-2. popped up on the infield. Elbert, catch made. Out number 1. That's a big out.
That'll bring up number 1, Levi Fieser.
Pfizer to the plate. Scored in the 6th after he reached on the throwing error from the third baseman, Wyrick. And that's upstairs, ball 1.
Great pitch, kid.
1-1. Yalali is on deck. Came in and pinch hit for Watson, who came in for Trey Peterson. 2-1. I'll tell you what, bosses love to have that ground ball. And that's in the dirt. Nice job by Bueller. He's done a fantastic job behind the plate, folks. Keeping the ball in front. Not allowing for runners to advance on pitches of such nature. And that is ball 4. So walk, pop out, walk, and Voss is going to get a visit from Coach Getzy, and I'm thinking we're going to get a pitching change. We're going to find out here momentito. So we've got Yalali coming up to the plate. A conversation is concluding on the mound. And we've got first and second, 1 out. It's a 6-3 ball game. Tying run is at the plate in Yalali. Yalali with 7 ribbies on the season, 3 doubles, hitting .433 with 30 at-bats. And it is strike 1. Again, a visit, and Voss back in the strike zone. Curveball stays up. 1-1. Getting the oohs and the ahs from the crowd. Always love that. And that is going to be foul and out of play. 1-2 to Yalali. Cole Rogers is on deck. Grounded. Wyrick up. Goes the short way. Gets Pfizer at second for out number 2. Benefield to third. And Yalali's at first on the fielder's choice, and that's going to be it for Voss with the 2 outs. He pitched a heck of a ball game, though, folks. That was big-time stuff from Voss, and we're going to get number 13 coming in. Lucas Howell, 18 innings pitched. As the fans here in Washington, of course, giving Voss a big hand. He pitched a heck of a game. He did. That was outstanding. That's what we talked about right there, folks. Getting deep into this ball game. Voss did that for Coach Getzy. He's got Howell on to get that final out. And this is a huge win for Washington. Puts a lot more pressure on Eureka and gives Washington that big win here as they head into the next round. Howell is 2-1 on the season, a 4.66 ERA, and 29 Ks, 8 walks. So he has the strikeout capability, and we'll see what he does here as he tries to finish off this game. Remember, our second game of the doubleheader tonight will be under the lights. St. Gen, post 150. St. Genevieve, post 150, taking on Jefferson City, post 5 here in the nightcap. Tomorrow night we'll be back here at 5:30, first pitch for the next round. We're going to see tomorrow night Oak Grove 379 taking on this Washington Post 218 team. And then Sedalia, their first look here on Friday night, taking on St. Gen 150. So Jeff City will play again on Saturday at 12:30, along with Eureka at 10 a.m. That'll be their second ball game. After that, folks, we'll be heading into the semifinals Saturday afternoon. It's going to be fun. This game's been... And that hit Cole Rogers. So Rogers hit by pitch. A.J. Scott to the plate. Scott has walked. He's 0 for 2. Was stranded. Big swing and a miss. Strike one. That misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and two. That stays up. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Scott. He is the go-ahead run at the plate. Bases loaded. 2 outs. And that misses low. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Howell gets his sign. Runners go, and that is ball 4. And the run scores. And the bases remain loaded on the walk from A.J. Scott. Brady Nenninger who is 2 for 3 today. Couple of singles, scored once, stranded at third in the 6th, takes strike 1. Brillmeyer on deck, 6-4. Go ahead run now at first base. It's 0-2 to Nenninger. He's in a big hole here. And that is ball 1. Nice job, Bueller again. Doing the job, keeping that ball in front. And it is 2 balls, 2 strikes as Nenninger's able to hold up. Big spot here, folks. Ooh, just gets a piece. And Bueller, it's right off the top of Bueller's glove. 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's outside. 3-2. So runners will be on the move again. And that is ball 4. And it is now 6-5 with the bases still loaded, and Coach Getze is coming out to have a conversation as the go-ahead run is at second base. And we are going to have another pitching change as Howell comes in and hits a batter and walks the next 2. And it is number 8, Colton Warnicki, coming in to pitch. Washington High School. We saw this young man a few different times through the high school season. Lefty with some funky stuff. He can be very effective. So we'll see what he's got. We'll step aside a moment, and we'll be right back. Folks, we've got Ben Brillmeyer at the plate. Ben Brillmeyer at the plate. Warnicki with the ball. Ball 1. Looked like blue 1 to call it. Grounded foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. (6-5), top of the 7th. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Brillmeyer with an opportunity to tie the ball game here. Swing and a miss. Good off speed. 1-2. Brillmeyer swung and missed for strike 3 as Rogers was screaming home, and he swung, and that is the ball game. Washington survives 6-5. Oh my gosh, players of the game, our top performers, got to be Zach Voss, the pitcher, and I'll tell you what, Lane Mallinckrodt, 3 hits, driving in runs. Nice job for Washington getting the win. Folks, we'll be back here in about 15 to 20 minutes, I would imagine, for Game 2. St. John taking on Jeff City. We'll be back.